Hi guys, my name is Omid and this is Khadar Syed. We have another mock test today. Khadar, if you can please tell us about your driving experience. How long driving experience do you have? How long have you been driving?
Actually, in India, I learned driving, but I didn't drive much. And when I come here in Australia, like 2023 June or somewhere, so from then I bought a car and I used to driving from there onwards.
Okay, so about a year here.
Yeah, about a year, yeah.
Okay, and you said you haven't taken any driving lessons?
No, nothing. Yeah.
Cool. And your test is tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow at 7:45 Greenslopes.
Okay, great. See how we go today. And this is the first time that you're driving a Suzuki Swift?
Yeah, this first time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I have Honda City, but same size.
Okay, perfect. Yes, the same size exactly. All right, so we start. So like the other mock tests, I'll just give you directions in advance with enough timing. I use hand gestures. Yeah, so follow my hand. If there is any instructions that is not clear, ask me. I repeat it again.
Sure.
And I'm not going to give you any illegal instructions. The same thing happens tomorrow as well. The examiners, they don't ask you to do anything illegal. They don't trick you. Yeah. And yes, we just go for half an hour more or less, and then at the end I'll give you the feedback and this is how we go.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Okay, can I before we start, I'll just ask you about two of the car controls.
Yes,
if you can please show me how you activate your washers. Perfect. And how you activate your wipers.
This is for the one time, and this is for the single time, and this one for continuous slow.
Beautiful.
And this one for the high.
Beautiful. Exactly. Cool. All right. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Anytime you're ready, we can get started and drive forward.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. If you are already subscribed to this channel, welcome back. If you are new here and these are the types of videos you would like to watch, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Also feel free to leave any comments and questions you may have down below and I will respond to all of them. Please note the abbreviation MIS on this screen stands for mirrors, indicator, shoulder check. This means the driver checks their mirrors, turns on the indicator and does a shoulder check. MS stands for mirrors, shoulder check, which means the driver checks their mirrors and does a shoulder check. The difference between today and tomorrow is that today is Friday and it's 8:39 now.
Yeah.
So you're within school hours.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, yeah.
B10, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and we turn right at the end.
Sure.
Okay, the first intersection we turn left.
Left, sure.
Okay, end of this road we turn left. And we turn right.
Right.
Okay, at the intersection here we turn right.
Right. Yeah.
up here, we turn left. Okay, we turn left at the end.
Sure.
Cool. At the end of this road, we go right at the traffic lights. Okay, and at the traffic lights ahead, we go right.
Right.
So when one lane splits into two lanes, you can take any lanes you prefer. That means you can just check your left mirror and move towards the left lane. And if you would like to take the right lane, just check your right mirror and move to the right lane. In situations when the road has two lanes and your lane splits into two, it's better to take the middle lane. Why? Because if down the road the examiner asks you to turn left, you need to change only one lane to be able to turn left. And if they ask you to turn right, again, you only need to change one lane. On the other hand, if you take the left lane, for example, and the examiner asks you to turn right down the road, then you need to change two lanes to be able to turn right. Changing one lane is always easier than changing two lanes. Also, the left lane might end down the road, or there might be parked cars obstructing it. Khadar Syed took the left lane. Nothing wrong with that, but watch and see what happens a bit later down the road. There are three lanes here, and a bit further ahead, the left two lanes merge into one. This is a form two lanes situation where there are no signs. Sometimes in form one lane or form two lanes situations, you may not see any signs. So it's important to pay attention to the line markings on the road and be aware of your surroundings. If you're in the right lane, make sure to check your left mirror and do a shoulder check to the left before the lanes merge. This ensures that you don't collide with any careless drivers in the left lane who might try to push in front of you. Here, Khadar Syed only checked his left mirror. Ideally, we should also do a shoulder check to check our blind spot as well. Okay, at the second traffic lights, let's turn right here. Sure. The second one. Khadar Syed checks his right mirror before moving into the right turning lane at these traffic lights, but his speed was too fast. Remember to slow down appropriately for any turns. Turning left here. The student comes to a complete stop at the stop sign here and follows the curb when turning left, but not as much as he should. It wasn't significant enough to mark him down for it though. Make sure to follow the shape of the curb as much as is safe and possible for every left turn. Okay, Khadar Syed, if you can please pull over behind that silver car up
Silver
there.
car, yeah.
And just leave a little bit of gap from the curb. We just want to do a straight reverse.
Sure.
Yeah, should be good, yeah. Cool, so just a straight reverse. When performing the reversing exercise, also known as reversing on a straight line, make sure to go very slowly. On this road, since we are reversing uphill, we do need to accelerate a bit. But here we are accelerating a bit too much. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, anytime you're ready, we move back to the road again. Okay, we turn left.
Sure.
And again, turning left. Yeah.
Left.
Okay, we turn right up here.
Thank you.
Nice. And turning right again. Sure. Okay, turning left at the end. Sure. Traffic lights, we go right. When turning right at traffic lights, if there are no right turn arrows and only one circular green light is lit, this indicates a shared light with vehicles on the opposite side. You can turn right, but you must follow the give way rules first. This means you need to give way to oncoming cars before making your turn. To do this, you shouldn't remain behind the solid white line. Instead, you should roll into the middle of the intersection, keep your vehicle straight with your right indicator on, find a safe gap, and then turn right. Failing to roll into the middle of the intersection at a shared light will result in a mark down on the driving test. first. Okay, V10 left and right.
Yeah.
Okay, V10 right here first.
Sure.
Okay, let's use this intersection here and do a U-turn, come back here again.
Sure.
A U-turn at an intersection is one of the maneuvers that the examiners might ask you to do on your driving test. Here is a quick guide on how to do such U-turns. Check your rear view mirror and then right mirror. Turn on your right indicator and do a shoulder check to the right to ensure there are no vehicles trying to overtake you. Then draw an imaginary line in the middle of the road and drive slightly closer to that line on the left side of it. Move until your shoulder reaches the middle of the road on the right side. As soon as that happens, turn the steering wheel to the right and get as close and safe as possible to the corner here. Slowly roll and check these 3 roads for oncoming vehicles. Why do we do that? Because the rule is that when you are doing a U-turn, you must give way to all other road users. So if any cars are coming from any of these roads, you need to stop and give way to them. When the road is clear, slowly roll to the other corner. If there is a solid line here, make sure to completely stop and check this road. If there are any oncoming cars, give way to them and then finish the maneuver. So the entire process looks like this. And just straight through the intersection here. the roundabout, let's turn right, please.
Sure.
Right at the lights. Okay, this intersection here at the left, please.
Sure.
Okay, and we turn left at the end. Here we have a speed limit sign that is partially covered. This often happens during roadworks in the area. Sometimes, even after the roadworks are completed, the cover is accidentally left on. I suspect that's the case here as well. This cover speed limit sign indicates a limit of 60. However, if you're driving on a road where you are unsure of the speed limit, or if the speed limit sign is obscured, assume the speed limit is 50 until you see the next clear speed limit sign. Okay, and at the traffic lights you go left. When we turn left here, Khadar Syed, we want to turn right at the next traffic light. Yeah? When turning from a single lane onto a multi-lane road, you can choose any lane you prefer. Here, the instruction was to turn left and right at the next traffic lights, and the driver chose to turn into the right lane to make it easier for himself to turn right at the next traffic lights. Perfect. We're nearly at the end of this mock test. There are some parked cars on this narrow road and it has several speed bumps. Khadar Syed is driving a bit too fast for the situation. Make sure to slow down in situations like this. Okay. Somewhere after that white car, yeah, after the white car, we pull over somewhere.
Sure.
Okay, great. Okay, Khadar Syed, nice drive. What do you think? What do you think you passed or failed?
I think at the beginning in the school zone, I crossed one extra. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was the error that made you fail this test. If you didn't make that error, it would be a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are some.
I mean, the accelerator is a bit sensitive, as you said.
Yes, exactly.
In
and
my
you're going
car,
downhill as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake from.
Yeah.
I will make sure. Yeah.
But apart from that, we had a few minors as well, but great drive. I really enjoyed your driving. You drive the car very smoothly and beautifully, so that's great. Let's just go through everything that happened. Okay, even though Khadar Syed failed his mock test, the good news is that I received a text message from him the next day informing me that he passed his actual driving test. So congratulations, Khadar Syed. If you enjoyed this video and learned something from it, please subscribe, like, comment and share it with your friends. Thank you and see you in the next video.